Hi, so for part two, here is what you're going to be doing. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Okay, so you already should have filled out this part, right? It says our end goal, to explain the directions. And then down here, you're supposed to fill out this chart by dragging different types in here. So right now I have the first two spots already filled in. If you were with me at the after school session, then you should already have those filled in as well. Now, what you're going to do with this information is you're going to use it to do your first writing assignment. All right, so where you're at right now, which is part two, you're going to do is you're going to use that chart that I just showed you to help you write 2 paragraphs using Google Read and Write. You can type it as well if you prefer that, but for some people it might be easier to use Google Read and Write. If you do not know how to use the talk to text feature on Google Read and Write, this link that I highlighted, if you click right on those blue words, it will explain to you how to use it. Okay? If not, you should use that, but just for a quick reminder, Google Read and Write is that purple puzzle piece. And when you click the purple puzzle piece, you get this different menu. I hope I clicked it too much. You get this other menu that pops up, right? And you should be able to use this one that looks like a headset, like what I'm wearing, to help you say things out loud, and then the computer will put it into words. All right. Right here is just the video directions that I'm currently showing you. And lastly, what you're going to do is you're going to come down here where it says the colonies in the New World were very similar to each other in some ways. So this is the comparing. Okay, this is the ways that they are alike. For example, the Southern and Middle colonies, both, the Southern and New England colonies, both, the New England and Middle colonies, both. Lastly, some of the similarities that all 3 of the colonial regions had in common were, and I already filled in an example on this one, right? I said that they had in common were that they all had small family farms, right? How did I find that out? Well, what I did was I looked back on our chart and saw, oh, you know what? I noticed, oh gosh, I didn't have it on this one. I'm going to add that. Sorry, guys. And when I look, I go, oh, wait, under Southern colonies, it says small family farms. Under the Middle colonies, it says small family farms. And under the New England colonies, it says small family farms. So I can say that they all have small family farms in common, right? You would do the same thing for up here where it says the Southern and Middle colonies both. I would look back and look under Southern colonies, which is all this column, and Middle colonies, which is all this column, and see what only the 2 of them have in common. Right? So even when I just look at types of crops grown, the first thing that I see is that they both had cash crops. So I would type in here, they both grew cash crops. Okay? If you're using Google Read and Write, then you would click this button right here, and you could say out loud, after both, you could click your mouse right there and say, both grew cash crops, and it should type it for you. I recommend having it read it back to you to make sure that it is saying exactly what you want it to. Okay, please ask me if you have any questions. Thank you, guys.